So
Okay.
this is Patch. Patch is the founder, right?
Of Goodlife Fitness Clubs.
Of Goodlife. So is this the first one in an airport?
Yes.
I think it's an amazing idea. Like, what was the impetus of that? How did that come about?
Well, I travel a lot, right? I travel 200 to 300,000 kilometers every year, right? And so, and Goodlife is stretched from Newfoundland to Victoria, British Columbia.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you know, I own some clubs in Australia, involved with stuff in Europe.
Yeah.
So I'm on the road all the time.
Yeah.
And, you know, this is the airport I travel through more than any.
Right. So you
it's
did it
a
for
little
you.
simple. But, you know, we have 320 clubs in Ontario, in Canada,
In
right?
Canada, yeah.
And so, you know, we're getting closer to 1 million members, and they need a place to exercise when they're traveling.
Yes.
And travelers need a place to exercise, right?
Yeah.
And so, you know, the layovers are taking longer.
Yes.
And you're told to get to the airport earlier.
Yes.
Right? From security to convenience, traffic jams, you never know what's going to happen, right? So you get to the airport early, exercise.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So right now, when I want to, let's say I'm catching, you know, I live in Victoria, I'm catching a 6:30 in the morning flight to go east.
Yeah.
So I'm getting up at 4 to exercise, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to spend the day without exercise. I
Yeah.
travel too much.
Yeah.
It's too easy to make an excuse not to go, right?
Yes. But that's what people do. You and I don't do that, but that's what people do. So what you're trying to do is create a place so that we remove some of the excuses.
Yeah, so all I say to my travel agent is, okay, I'm leaving at 6:30 in the morning. Let's say I'm stopping here and I'm going on to Ottawa. When I get to Toronto, I don't need an hour, I need 2.
Yes.
So I can go work out, right?
Yes.
Or you give me 3, so I have a really long workout, right?
Yeah.
Because what difference does it make?
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Because you're stopping over anyway.
I'm stopping over anyways, right?
Yeah.
And if I was going on an international flight, you know, there's usually a 4-hour leg, right? That's lots of time to work out.
Yeah.
And the neat thing about it here is, you know, Reebok supplies clothing for us that we can rent out.
I think that's a brilliant
So you can
idea.
get your shoes, you can get your clothing. You know that it's nice and clean,
Yeah.
right? And you
Yeah.
don't have to carry it around, it's not sweating.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's a brilliant idea.
So I
Okay.
it was a little self-serving, but you know.
But you did it for me too, right?
I did it for,
You did it for me. You did it for me,
yeah,
not
I did
just
it for you.
Yeah.
But, you know, let's take the person that travels once a year on the holiday, right?
Yeah.
So they're on the charter, they got to get here 4 hours early.
Yeah.
Now what do you do,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So they
Well,
check in, they drop their bags.
Yeah, so what the airport's doing is they're creating great restaurant experiences and great shopping experiences, but you're traveling away, so you don't want to take stuff with you,
Yeah.
right? So you want to eat and work out.
Yeah.
Just logical, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So our idea and their idea came together like a glove.
Yeah. It makes
know.
perfect sense.
Yeah, their goal here is to have as many people happy traveling as they can be.
Yeah.
So
good.
it's our job to help that happen.
Yep, that makes perfect sense. Okay, so let's pause for 1 sec. I'll click the end of that, and then I want to ask you about